everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Coding with Estefania. In this video, we're gonna practice your coding and problem-solving skills with the Confirm the Ending challenge using JavaScript. You can find this challenge on freeCodeCamp's curriculum. Please note that there are many different ways to solve the same problem in programming, so this is just one alternative and you're welcome to share yours in the comments. So let's begin. Here we have the challenge, Confirm the Ending. Our goal is to check if a string, the parameter is called str, we have to check if the string ends with the given target string. That would be the second argument, which is target. We have a note here that this challenge can be solved with the ends with method, which was introduced in ES 2015. But for the purpose of this challenge, we would like you to use one of the JavaScript substring methods instead to practice your skills and knowledge. So we will do that. So stay tuned. And let's go to Visual Studio Code. Here we are in Visual Studio Code. And I'm going to start by defining my function. Confirm ending. str, and target. Remember, this was our first parameter and this was our second parameter. So, for example, let me show you an example of what we are trying to do. One of our test cases of the test cases provided by freeCodeCamp is checking if abstraction ends with action. So that is what we have to do basically, abstraction and action. We have to check if the string ends with this substring. Before we start implementing the function, let me show you how the substring method works, because we will be using only that method in the implementation of this function. So let's just say that we have the string myString, the string Gino, and let's call console.log to print the output. If we call the substring method on that string and we pass a number, let's say 1, let's see what we get in the output. We see this. For now, let's ignore the undefined because that comes from this because we haven't implemented the function yet. But here we see the output of the method, which is ino. I-N-O. What is happening here with the substring method? Let's see. If we draw a diagram real quick over here of the string Gino, and I zoom in here, let's write the indices. Remember that string indices start from 0, right? And they are increased by 1 as we move to the right. The substring starts at index 1 and includes all the characters until the end of the string. Okay, so that is why we are getting I and O. We start at 1 and then we continue until the end of the string. Different combinations of arguments will give you different results, but that is the specific variation that we're going to use for this challenge. Because what we're going to do basically is extracting a substring of the same length as the ending. So if the ending has, in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters, what we're going to do is we're going to start from the back of the string and we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters to the left. And if that substring matches the ending that we have over here, then the value returned will be true. If it doesn't match the ending, then the value returned will be false. And that is basically what we're going to do. But to get that substring, we need to use the substring method and we need to start from a particular index. The index that will have as many characters, that will include as many characters as the ending that we have as the second argument. So let's implement this. And I am telling you that this is only going to take one line of code. What we're going to do is we're going to take the string that we got here as an argument and we're going to call substring on that string. After that, we need to find an expression that will give us that index, the index that will have the same number of characters as the ending. So basically we just need to take the entire length of the string and just subtract the length of our target ending. That is, if you think about it, it's actually quite intuitive. Let's see this here. If I write some comments here, let me write this, the length. What is the length of this string? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is the length of this string. And what is the length of this string? Action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we subtract 11 minus 6, that would be 5. So that will give us the index where we are going to start adding characters until we reach the end of this string. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So index 5 is exactly the letter A where we want to start. Like this, we're just moving backwards. Since we're subtracting 6, we're moving 6 characters to the left from the end of the string. That is exactly what we're doing here. And that will work for any combination of string and target. But our goal is not just to get that particular substring, right? It is to determine if that substring is equal to the ending, to the target that we got as an argument. So we just need to compare that substring that we are getting here, to the target. And with this operator, we are checking if they are both strings and if they are both equal, they have the same characters. This entire expression will be either true or false. So we can just return that value, the Boolean value, directly with the return statement. And that is basically the implementation of this function. Of course, there are multiple ways to implement this, and you might have divided this into multiple lines. And that is totally okay too. I'm just showing you one alternative. Let me copy and paste multiple test cases, some of the test cases that we have on freeCodeCamp. Here you can see some test cases. Let me give you an overview here. You can pause the video at any time if you would like to write these test cases yourself in your code editor. Great, so now we have this, and if we run our code, we can see all the values. And they match exactly the output expected for this coding challenge on freeCodeCamp's website. You can check them to confirm this. Awesome! So I hope you liked this video on this coding challenge. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing.